Right. And here we are. We're going to start an Assassin's Creed Black Flag live stream playthrough. I was going to do the entire game series, and I still plan to. Meaning, I probably should have started with the original Assassin's Creed. But I like this game too much, so I'm going to start with this, and then we'll go back to the beginning. So here we go. I love this series so much. I'm gonna let all of the cutscenes go through, and I'm gonna try to remain quiet through all the cutscenes. And sorry, I'm going to add subtitles because I like having subtitles. Be on sound? It's not on sound. Aha, subtitles on. And I'm also going to adjust some settings to make sure you guys can hear it. I totally hit the wrong button there. I really hope this isn't going to be too loud. All right, now let's go. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to the controls again. It's been a while since I've played this, especially on computer. Never played it on a computer before. Granted, I am using an Xbox. Enemy fire! This game first came out, I didn't quite get it because the PS4 wasn't released yet. Oh, cussing.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy? Earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen.
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
I don't think he kept that promise. But like I was saying, when this game first came out, I didn't get it right away. 'Cause I knew it was going to be released on PS4, and I was just going to wait till the PS4 came out. I went and got the PS4 midnight, the day it came out. I was going to stay up all night playing this game, and no amount of energy drinks could do that. I could not stay up for the life of me. I went to bed at 4 and woke up about 8 o'clock. My dad was worried that something was wrong with the PlayStation 4. He was surprised I went to bed.
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
Right.
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on, mate.
I
We're off to
remember
a
those
bad start.
mechanics.
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
This is probably one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games to play. It's my second favorite character behind Ezio. Honestly, if you don't like Ezio, you're living under a rock or something. My favorite characters are Ezio first, Edward Kenway second, and Evie Fry third. Just happens to be a coincidence that they all begin with the letter E.
Posh git. Where's he running to?
Follow and I'll kill you!
He said follow and kill. I plan on
We could
following
work
and killing.
together on this.
That was easier than I remember. Trust me, I'm probably gonna get my butt handed to me a lot in this game. But that's okay. I just enjoy the game.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Check it out. I'm an assassin now. Although wearing the clothes does not make you an assassin.
That schooner'll do me just fine.
Yeah.
Commandeer this lavish ship and follow. Sorry, Kingston? No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Quiet, bleeding pirate. You'll hang for the mess you made out there.
Sir, I had nothing. This attack. My crew and I have merely anchored to water and resupply.
Hold it! Stop them!
Give me one reason I shouldn't vent your skull. Take my sugar. Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God. Oh God. Take my sugar. Take anything you like.
Come here, Mr. Redcoat. You know you want to.
I'll pay you. Anything you like. Oh God.
Now we're down to 2. Sorry, 3.
Take my sugar.
Count.
Take anything you like. I'll pay you. Anything you like.
Of course, it's gonna do a cutscene.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A fusion of thanks.
Figures.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, That is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
Ah, you put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it?
Okay, now I can deal with everything.
Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
If I remember correctly, this is back there.
Oh, this bit is difficult. I should have taken the coat off.
Oh, yay. Treasure. Oh, shucks. Only 100 or 1,500. Now, this is not going to be a 100% collect everything, beat every ship type of playthrough. This is a story playthrough where I will do some of the side missions that will help me along, but this is not a 100% playthrough, and neither will the other games be 100% playthroughs. I play these games because I love the story. I don't care about all the collectibles, unless they're really gonna help me.
Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine. There's a strong wind now.
And please, if I ever
Let's strike
start
to full, shall we?
singing one of the sea shanties, just don't hate me for my voice because it's awful.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
We've really opened it up now, haven't we? Ha ha! Those sailors were quite animated by the idea of pirates roaming these waters. Is it a real danger?
See, my real question
A
is,
possibility. But most pirates
what would you
stalk the
guys do
windward
with a
passage
drunken
between
sailor?
Cuba and Hispaniola.
Oh, I see. Yes, that is a bustling strait. But I shouldn't worry about being waylaid by pirates, truth be told. My ship is small, and I have nothing of immense value. Sugarcane and its yields, molasses, rum, that sort of thing.
There's not a pirate living who turn his back on a keg of rum.
Well, yes. Yes, I suppose that's true.
Never was much of a rum person. Prefer beer myself.
All in the stunsail!
There's a wave. Free Willy. I know, it's the wrong kind of whale.
You're a natural sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness,
Fantastic work. Very promising.
Ah, yes. The first game without Mr. Desmond Miles.
All right, easy now. There you go. Welcome back. Well, your numbers look good. Now let's make sure we can break your brain, all right? I need you to move your head and look at these lights just here. Look up. That's it. Down. So far, so good. Let's get you up. So, welcome to the Sample 17 project. Before you get started,
Sample
you're gonna need this.
17. There's
Go.
Desmond again.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello, bonjour. C'est bon? It works? All right, let's take a walk. Your file says you've done some memory research before, but not to this extent, which is surprising. You're very good. The data streams are very stable.
Genetic memory data? Ancestor lived in feudal Japan. I wonder if this...
Impressive, right? This building is barely 6 months old, but Abstergo Entertainment has been a studio for a few years, since 2010.
2010.
Maybe you saw Liberation? That was our first title powered by Animus Tech. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Soon, we'll be unveiling commercial Animus servers for the whole world to enjoy. They'll offer
2010, I
passive
was
experiences,
21.
of course. Edited versions of real history. But only the exciting parts. And we think we found the perfect subject for our first full-length
Ooh, look
virtual
at
feature.
Sean.
Caribbean Pirates. So that's your gig.
And Rebecca.
It'll just take a minute, okay?
Well, thank you, Nancy. Bonne journée.
C'est bon, c'était prêt.
Magnifique. Merci.
Hi, Rebecca. How are you? She doesn't want to talk to me.
This is for you. The primary tool of our trade. Your communicator.
Oh,
Power it up and give it a
boy.
look. It's pretty slick.
Hey, look. I'm a dot
You
on
might
a
have
screen.
noticed that security seems a little light around here. That's because your communicator is your key to getting around.
Is it? Looks like a square. As much as Abstergo is full of assholes, the fact that they have an elevator and an aquarium is pretty badass.
See that flashing wireless signal? It means you're hooked up to the elevator. I'll let you do the honors. We're headed up to the Sample 17 studio, 2nd floor. You ready? Let's go. Ah, there's the boss, Olivier Garneau, our CCO. I'll introduce you. Bonjour.
Salut Mélanie. Ça va bien?
Well, thanks. Have you met our new hire? Just started today.
I haven't. Bonjour. What project?
Sample 17, the Kenway line.
Haydam, Connor...
Edward, the pirate.
Ah, yar, matey. Very
Sounds like a
exciting.
moron.
Welcome aboard. Mélanie, can we talk in your office for a minute?
Just let me get this one settled and I'll see you in 5 minutes.
C'est bon. Nice to meet you.
So, this is the Sample 17 floor. We're diving into the memories of one very generous donor, Desmond Miles. We're pulling all the best stuff from his DNA. And hopefully one day, we can forge some fantastic experiences from what we find in there. This pair of legs is John, one of the wizards in IT. He's just fixing something for you.
Not fixing, calibrating.
Calibrating, right. So here we are, your very own Animus workstation. This is all yours, so sit back, relax, and find us some good footage. If you need any hints or tips, the Animus is loaded with tutorial programs, so you'll have no problems. and I'll check in on you later. Happy pirating.
Oh boy. Edward. Suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Welcome to Animus Omega, Abstergo Entertainment's proprietary ancestral memory research tool. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about how to operate your Animus console, please contact your project supervisor, Melanie LeMay. You have been registered as part of the Sample 17 project. Your primary research target is Edward James Kenway, born March 10, 1693, Swansea, Wales. Calibration is complete. All signs normal. All systems optimal. Extra neurotransmitters activated.
I was very impressed with this game. After the letdown of Assassin's Creed 3. Don't get me wrong, 3 was a good game, but it was, in my opinion, highly, highly overhyped. 3 took place during one of my favorite wars. Not that wars should be favorited, but it was one of my favorite ones to learn about, the Revolution.
Lively Havana.
This is
I've been
definitely
here once before.
my favorite setting.
Truly awful pleasure.
Pirates, I mean, come on. How does it get any better than that?
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. Mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Nothing wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
I hope you'll tarry a bit while I conduct my meeting. It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about. I might have a drink.
Splendid. Drink.
But they don't take kindly to pirates here, do they? Wonder how many stolen reals bought these men this purge.
Just wouldn't be Assassin's Creed without the
Hola,
courtesans.
ladies.
You don't know these women, do you?
No. They charge money for that kind of privilege. A few dozen reals for every hour of knowing. Keen to meet them.
No, goodness no, I'm a married man.
Married man of their forte, mate.
Aha! Here's a purveyor of personal defenses. I should acquire a blade for myself, Duncan, just as you have.
This rusty razor's nothing to admire.
Even so, I appear a mere kitten walking so close upon you. Perhaps a small dagger would suit me. Let's see what he's selling.
Maybe I'll buy a sword too. We'll both jump rank.
Oh, we'll be quite the pair, you and I. Twin devils.
Lend us a few reals, then. I did save your skin.
Of course.
Cheers.
British cutlasses. The only ones that I'm allowed to buy. Awesome. That looks like fun. Oh, I want that one. Unfortunately, I have to buy this one.
That's a better fit for me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. I've explained. I'm a family person. Interruptions happen. What? ready to come out? When it's ready, I can take it out. Just let me know. That's my wife. She's awesome. She lets me do this. Yes, there may be interruptions, but they will be brief. I was gonna see if there was something I could buy. 1,700 reals. Definitely not swords. How about ammunition? Smoke bombs are nice to have. Pieces of art. I don't know what these do, but yeah, let's get an eagle. I'm sure I'm wasting reals, but that's cool. I'll keep these, I might need them.
Oh, puffer duff. I've led us astray, Duncan.
Oh, no matter. I'll get us a better view. What are we looking for?
A tavern with a sort of courtyard interior.
Looks like I gotta climb a church.
My goodness, you're an agile chap.
Every finger's a fishhook. That's how you tell a true sailor.
Yes, a fine way to put it.
Oh, I don't miss that.
I think I see the place. We're not far. Hang tight.
Oh, he's got me blind. Go, what do I do? Oh, I can't breathe.
Stop or I'll break your knees when I catch you. I'm close at heel, shitbird. Here I come.
Oh.
You'll not lose us that way, you crazed cock!
You robbed the wrong man, mate. A fellow with dangerous friends.
Ah, crap. Okay.
Deprime.
Lo último que supe es que planeaba regresar a Elche. Al menos durante un tiempo. Afirma que quiere en su cabeza y para él es más valiosa que cualquier tesoro.
Duncan! By Jove, you're alive.
Of course I am. That filch was no fuss.
Oh, yes. Ah, we've arrived.
Take your time, I'll be just here.
Fancy meeting a Welshman deep in Dago country. I'm English myself. Biding my time till the next war calls me to service.
Lucky King George, having a piss pot like you flying his flag.
Oi! Skulk! I've seen your face before. You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your fucking gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
You bastard! Yeah, I warned him.
Okay. Perfect time for a tutorial fight, right?
Want a dust up? I'll give you one. Come on, lads. I've seen bigger arms on a bill.
Gotta love tutorial fights.
You're not leaving me!
I'll catch you up!
Perro inglés!
Slow found time.
Otra vez, eres el jefazo de esto, ¿verdad?
There we go. And no, I'm not gonna be trying for 100% memory sync. I might try a little bit, but I'm not gonna try very hard. Hey. Saving pirates doesn't really do anything for me right now, does it? If it does, well, I'm an idiot. But I could have been sprinting. I passed him. Oops.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heaped upon another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soldiers confiscated my sugar for annual dispatches.
Damn! And where've they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is muy mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit! All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
I never did like the follow missions.
You don't mind me tagging along, do you?
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight. Bonnet!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
Best idea you've had today.
Buenos dias, senores.
Yeah, using courtesans is always fun.
We're very sorry, our captain delayed us. Ducit sapios nobis vestris scrotum. Temparum digitis fecit calis. What disease ardiam calis?
This will be Captain Mendoza?
Yes, sir. He's very excited to meet you. Only he must be present for a hanging, senor.
Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging.
Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like.
Which way are they gonna turn?
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him.
Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such.
Excellent.
Well, senor, the hanging will be started soon.
Let's not dilly-dally.
Yes, sir. We go.
That was unexpected.
How long will this hanging take?
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman?
See, sugar from Barbados.
Very fine. We hold it in the castillo. The man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine. That's a start. Shall I accompany him to the Castillo? No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see. Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza? No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Entendida. Estas ropas son un engorro.
¡Te destriparemos!
Damn.
¡En el punto de mira! ¡No nos engañarás con eso!
El nuevo embarcadero nos va a costar el rescate de Willy, pero uno de los amigos de mi esposo.
That didn't go as planned now, did it? Probably should have gone into the hay, but... Left hand's falling asleep. See if he can hang there for a little bit. was a little glitchy. I'm gonna take it. It's kind of a dick move by Edward, but yeah. He is a pirate after all. That wasn't part of the plan. The glitchiness there.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
Well, I kind of failed to stay out of combat part, didn't I? Nailed it.
Viaja a menudo para ver a sus socios y supervisar personalmente sus complejos.
Where does that thing go? Of course, I would do that right at a group of... Well, this is going well.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre?
Yeah.
¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino?
Wife has seen the trailer for the prequel to the Hunger Games, and she wants to see it.
No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos
Now she's going to bed.
Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry?
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim.
Quite. A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
Missing one?
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
Of course.
Bad luck. Try again.
Kept reloading. I guess I didn't wait for him to finish or something.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. Is a souvenir.
Oh, listen to him brag.
2 blades, as is the custom, we?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. We'll be ashamed to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situation is well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
Master Assassin.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your
I
next
prefer
one.
the third choice.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Murder.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See,
Duncan Walpole.
you were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss.
Much to discuss.
Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached the quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies A forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory. A place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men. No lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure
Too
justice.
much power for one
This is
person.
the observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink.
Yeah, drink.
Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Right.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Going to the docks. First thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Interesting. No, I don't care about you.
No es lo mismo desde que murió el viejo Fernando.
Me ofrezco para reuniones.
¡Tú! ¡Para! ¡Se está yendo!
I failed. Of course. Gotta shake it. Okay, I'm not chasing this one. Chase it later. Be ready.
No respetan a los soldados.
Duncan, over here. ¿De verdad es necesario?
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Huh? Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
See,
That guy, they just walk through the
observatory
holes like it's
built
nothing.
by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race? I see.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not, no. Too many complications along the way.
A pity. But the maps you delivered with the blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Torres. We're exposed. Something is on. Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the rooftop!
I forgot which one was me.
You're a nimble one, I'll give you that. Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
Well done, lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
See, he's set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, I'll return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
in mission. Completely by accident, of course, because I have no idea about the shooting of the assassins on the mission.
Join me for a drink, Edward.
Ah.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
And imagine what a thing like that'd be worth.
Priceless.
Sell that to the right person and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
Well, ladies, gents, I think this is going to be the last mission. Was planned now, did it? Ready? he come from?
paso más, bastardo!
This is where it goes wrong.
Basta ya! What is your true name, rogue?
It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
Wow. Another 100%. I'm doing better than I ever have.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father!
He's right, you know.
Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
Cena, cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
Excuse me. Not a very good system.
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find my weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me...
These guys aren't very bright, are they? Looks like he has a limp. Walking. Gotta be quiet.
We're stealing a brig. Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on these ships. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
Think it's time we have a little fun, don't you?
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship to flee in.
Aye, the brig and its fleet. I'll make my way through.
There's a catch to this favor.
Easy.
You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
Yes.
Oro, plata, jade, tabaco, lo que se te ocurra.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
It's not at all. Game mechanics never lose.
¡Ya está bien de ti! ¡Has vivido demasiado!
Preparaos para partir. Casi tenemos encima la tormenta. ¿Y qué?
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
Hey guys, what's up? How about we climb the boat? There we go. Thank you. Oh, that's I don't have any. Gone down below. Here we go.
Voy a ir a lo más alto. Esto es una locura. ¡Alto ahí! ¡Venga pues! ¡Me destriparemos! ¡Va! ¡Ríndete! ¡No puedes escapar!
We're going topside. Be ready.
¡Rápido, por el amor de Dios, lo veo! ¡Que Dios nos ampare! ¡Nos hará pedazos!
Lay aboard, lads!
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane.
Oh, outrunning a hurricane. He made a rhyme.
See, they don't give us trouble. They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Incoming fire! Mark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll be at home. Look out, man!
I see it.
Rogue ways. One of the reasons why I don't go on cruise ships. Twister. Twister.
Water spot, man! Stay away! It's not looking good. Steady as she goes, man.
Check it out. Like magic, the storm just goes away. Oh, forgot. At least one more rogue wave. Mars Mount. Like that.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
You ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home!
And I think we're gonna leave it there for today. You guys have been a great audience. All of my 0 viewers. I really can't tell. My counter's blocked by something else. But this has been fun, and I hope you'll join me for the next one.